Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the Thrunite TH20 headlamp. I want you to know right up front, this headlamp does get a lot brighter, but I don't want to just sort of white you out where you can't see my ugly mug. Anyway, this is my favorite headlamp. A lot of people over the past year have asked me to review a headlamp, and I finally found one worth the wait. Here it is, $29.99. I provided a link below, right off of Amazon. $29.99. And what you get, the standout features that make this headlamp so special is number one, comfort. Comfort, and you'll see why when we take a close look. Uses a single AA battery. And with that single AA battery, when you put this thing into turbo mode, 250 lumens. Yeah, 250 lumens with a single AA battery. However, you could pump it up. You could pump it up. If you utilize a 14500 battery, which is similar in shape to a AA, but it's more powerful and it's rechargeable, you could put this thing in turbo and put out 520 lumens. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it's an amazing headlamp. The other thing besides comfort, I'm going to turn this off, is it's low profile. See, it's not like sticking out of your head, you know, really far. It feels comfortable, and it's made of all quality material, aircraft grade aluminum body, really nice elastic strap, but it's comfortable and wide, so it's not like digging into your head, making your head want to explode, you know. And where it's touching your head, the back is like a rubber, so it's extremely comfortable, so you can wear this thing a long time. It feels good. So it's the whole package. It's the whole package. So let's go ahead and take a close look. You know, the other standout feature that I just wanted to put out up front before we go any further is that you can change the brightness in an infinite amount of settings between the Firefly mode and that high mode. It really is another standout feature. Anyway, came in this box right here, typical Thrunite box. They give you extra O-rings, and they give you an extra like holder that your head strap goes through, and then these little rubber things is what holds the aluminum headlamp in place. And it holds it nice and tight, but you can see how it just sort of rotates inside those two rubber rings. So, and you can see it's so pliable and soft. That's why it's so comfortable against your head. That's what makes this so great. So, we'll go ahead and put the battery in. Battery is not included, but you just go ahead and grab your knurling tail cap or knurled tail cap. You can see how nicely that was machined. It says open. In case you don't know, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Put your positive in there first. Negative is sticking out against the tail cap. Nice threads, nice O-ring, greased, very well done, smooth, just like all Thrunite headlamps. And the other side is the button that you use to turn it on and off, just like that. And what you use to cycle through your different brightnesses, which is an infinite setting. So when you have this thing on, if you press and hold this button, you can see how it's getting dimmer. And when it hits the lowest point, it gave that little double thing. See that? That's its lowest point, so you know. And then it starts ramping all the way back up to the high setting, and it'll go ahead and do a double clicky or double light flash thing. And then, so you get the idea. And by the way, see, right now it's Firefly mode. Has a memory, so if I turn it off, turn it back on, it remembers where it is. So there's the basic operation. And then the other things is turbo mode. So, you know, while it's on, if you double click it, it goes right to the turbo. And if you click it again, it turns off. I'm going to go ahead and go to turbo again, double click it again. So you do two double clicks and it does an s.o.s. And turn it off. And it doesn't remember the s.o.s or the turbo mode. It just remembers the standard stuff, you know, between the Firefly and high. It'll remember those. See that? So very simple operation. So you do. I don't think I need to go through this much more than that. I'm going to go through the lumens and all that here in a minute. Okay, again, look how soft the back of this is. I just wanted to point this out a number of times. So this is what's pressing against your head and how soft and cushy that is. Okay, the business end. Cree XP-L V6 Cree emitter, and then you can see it's surrounded by an orange pure reflector. A little bit hard to see actually, but there we go. Also, aluminum body, aircraft grade aluminum. Like, take a look at the bottom there. Look at the top where it says Thrunite, and again the button to operate this on this side. That's the side you put the battery. Working voltage. It has a very wide working voltage, 0.9 to 4.2 volts, and the reason why is that enables you to either use AA or the 14500 battery, because these 14500s can go to 3.7 volts, 3.7. So that's important. The beam distance is 67 meters, weight 96 grams without the battery. Waterproof. This is waterproof to the IPX8 standard, where it can go to 2 meters or 6.5 feet underwater for as long as 30 minutes. It's also impact resistant to 1.5 meters, which is 5 feet. Yeah, 5 feet. Alright, so that really takes us through everything as far as the physical attributes of this. So let's go ahead and just run through quickly the run times and lumens. Now this is with the AA. Go ahead and hit the button here, and I'm going to let it cycle all the way down to Firefly by pressing and holding it until it gives that double blank, and now we know we're at that lowest setting. That's Firefly. That is 0.3 lumens. It could hold on to that for 14 days, and then I'm going to press and hold it and bring it all the way to the high setting. High setting, you can see it double blinks when it peaks, and that is 230 lumens for 230 lumens for 95 minutes. Now if we go to turbo, do a double click there. Turbo is 250 lumens for 93 minutes. Pretty amazing, pretty amazing. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Just click it. We'll go ahead and unscrew this. I'm going to go ahead and take out the AA battery, and I'm going to put in the 14500 battery. That's the more powerful one. That's going to give us more power. Right, Scotty? More power. Alright, so I turn this. Ooh, holy crap. Now if I double click it, that's insane. That is insane. Alright. Woo. Alright, so let's cycle this down just a bit. Alright, I want to just take a look and see what this looks like. Maybe I need to ramp it up just a bit, just to see what it looks like. You can see that it spreads out really fast. So it's not a thrower, it's definitely meant to be a flood, and you can see how close I have it down to the surface, and there's the flood. There's a spot, really clean light, but you can see it's very nearsighted, so that's a better way of showing you. Look at the angle. Most flashlights are around 40 degrees. This thing is spreading out on each side. Looks like about maybe 50 or 60 degrees almost for the flood. So it definitely has. As a matter of fact, let me see. I got another flashlight, a Thrunite, just to show you the difference in the spread. Let me go ahead and crank this up a bit. Look at the difference. This one's not. Whoops. Maybe I need to get a different one. There we go. I just want to get something about the same brightness. You can see the difference in the spread of the headlamp compared to a normal flashlight. Pretty interesting. which is good because this is on your head and you're working with things at hand's length. So you don't want something throwing a very narrow beam of light down where it's only going to illuminate like your finger. You want to illuminate your whole working area at arm's distance. So that makes a lot of sense. Again, Thrunite thought of everything. I really, really like this. Okay, so let's say I want to check the oil in my car here. And unfortunately, when I put my hood up, it blocks the lights that are sort of behind it. So it's dark. So I need a flashlight normally. No, I don't. Not if I have my Thrunite TH20. I'm looking at the engine right now, and I can see light on the entire engine this close, at arm's length. At arm's length. I mean, I can see all the way down to the bottom. Every single thing. I got to show you this as a matter. Let me go ahead and grab the camera here. I got to show you guys this. All right. So, if I turn my lamp off, this is what we're looking at. Okay, and this camera really does have really good lumens. And again, here's the hood, and my lights are over the top. So, if I turn my headlamp on, I mean, I can see everything. I mean, let me see if I can back this up so you can see that I am lighting up the entire engine compartment. If I turn this off, look at the difference. I mean, this is amazing. I'm going to turn the light on. And do I have it all the way up? Okay, there's the Firefly mode. You can barely see anything. And if I turn it all the way to high, there we go. You can see the flood is taking care of the entire engine bay right there. It's taking care of the entire engine bay. I keep on looking at the camera. I gotta remember to look at the engine here. And if I put it in turbo, which is a double click, there we go. Look at that. I mean, that is just insane how bright. I gotta look at the camera. There we go. Look, I can look all the way down at everything. I mean, this is just amazing. I could see everything. This could be in the darkness of night, and I could just sit here with this on my head and take care of everything without having to hold a flashlight or have to mount it somewhere or anything. It's just on my head conveniently. It's freaking just there I am. It's just awesome. It should also go without saying, if we had a power outage, I can, easily blind the crap out of all of you, but I can easily, move around, do whatever I need to do, hands-free, with a headlamp. So if you're in the market for a headlamp, get the Thrunite TH20. You will be happy. I am. You can see how happy it makes me. And it even makes me bright. It makes me brighter. Ever $29.99. That's a lot of money well spent for probably the best headlamp for, the whole picture here. I know my lighting's all messed up. But link is below, Amazon, and I really think I covered everything. If I didn't, feel free to look in the description below. Just trying to have some fun here, but I've been wearing this for hours because I've had to retake this video like 3 times because nothing's going right, and it's comfortable. That's the thing that I really want to stress about this, because I own probably about 5 or 6 headlamps, and most of them are usually hard plastic that's maybe with a little bit of foam that's pressing up against your head, but it's not comfortable for a long period of time. This one, because of that rubber, it's always good. It makes a world of difference. I think it's a pretty ingenious idea to do that. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. Kitty. Kitty, what's your favorite headlamp? This is Terrified Kitty. You terrified? Say Hello. Say hello. Okay. There we go. I'm not going to terrify Ty anymore. Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really do appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you. And I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye. You want to say goodbye? Say goodbye. Oh. Say goodbye. There we go. Bye-bye.